Mama told me when I was young, who sat beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. And be a simple candle man.
Oh my god. What's up, party people? So, just got off work. And heading over to the valley. It might actually rain on me today. I really hope not, though. Oh my god, do I have my wallet? Yep. Oh my god. I swear. It seems like some days my job is a lot harder than it needs to be. So I got our business up on Google Plus, and I got our business page made up, and this is for the company I work for. And since I have put that in, I have gotten more calls from people pretending that they are Google than I ever had in my life. I mean, it's like almost like non-friggin' stop. People are blowing up our phone. People are blowing up our phone wanting to help us with our marketing. And I'm in charge of internet marketing. So, I'm not too psyched about people trying to take my job over. But it's whatever, I guess. But I noticed yesterday when I was doing some recording, and I didn't put the video up, but I had a huge problem with the audio quality on the mic. So I have since moved it over, and hopefully that will help us out a little bit, because it was shitty. Like, I was driving down the highway and you couldn't even hear me, and I was basically like screaming into it. And like, I got the little sock, I got the pop filter over the mic, so it shouldn't be like super duper loud. And I also have the sensitivity turned down all the way, so again, shouldn't be like super duper loud, but it was anyway. So as soon as I figure out what's going on with that, hopefully we'll be getting good audio. And I seriously have not changed anything since I started, other with like one adjustment. So like my last 4 videos or 5 videos have all been made with the same mic placement and everything, and I mean, it's duct taped in there, so it's not like it's moving around inside the helmet. But it just didn't seem like it wanted to work today, or yesterday, or the day before that. So I screwed around with it, so hopefully we'll get it fixed, and hopefully you can understand me when I start rolling down the highway and stuff, because I wanted to commute, or I wanted to vlog today when I was on my way into work, but I was like, oh, that's right, it's kind of jacked up, so I probably shouldn't do that. But other than that, just got 9 subscribers, so 1 subscriber left and we'll hit 10, and pizza party. I got about 5,000 more miles, and I'm going to need to get the valves done on this thing. So I'm sure that's going to be stupid fun and enjoyable. Yeah, right. Yep, about to turn 15,000 miles on my bike. So we've been putting in a lot of miles. Now it is a 2010, but I've only had it for about a year, so we'll see. It's been a pretty good, well, no, yeah, about a year now, because I got it in January of last year. So yeah, I buy bikes when I can't ride them in the wintertime. Go for it. So yeah, we'll see. It's been definitely a good season. I've gotten 2 summers out of it already, or I guess 1 summer out of it, and this summer, hopefully, knock on plastic. Oh, and they just repaved this entire road now, so I can take 170 home, which is nice, because it did have like this huge friggin' crack boulder thing going on, and like this part was unsealed and the rest of it was sealed, so it was all kinds of screwed up. Just like the height difference was like 3 or 4 inches. Like, it was a friggin' curb, and I didn't even want to hit it in my truck, honestly. Like, I was afraid I was going to screw up my wheels. And I got 34-inch tires on my truck, and I was afraid I was going to screw up my wheels and my tires just hitting it like that. Whew, something smells like burnt brakes. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. So, what's been going on? Memorial weekend was really fun. Had a really good friggin' time. Just did, I played on Monday at my local VFW. They put on a thing where they visit 3 cemeteries and 1 park in the town that I live in. And what I do is, I used to play the trumpet in high school and college, and I still play every now and then, is I play taps for them, which they really, really, really appreciate. And also, you know, it makes it a really nice ceremony for sure. So I play taps for them and did that. That takes up most of my day until about 1 or 2. Oh god, I forgot this is still unpaved and shitty. Till about 1 or 2, and then hung out with the girlfriend and the mom, and we had margaritas and a huge dinner. My girlfriend's mom came over, and you know, we all just hung out and played around. So everybody had a really good time, I'm sure. And on Saturday, I really didn't do much. I kind of got my race car all back together because I will be racing this weekend. So, probably not going to get a music Saturday, or shit, I tell you, my music Saturdays have been coming on a Sunday. And it's not my fault. For some reason, it has taken a long ass time to upload videos on YouTube. Like, usually it takes me about 4 hours to upload a video, but for some reason, the past 2 times, it's taken me almost 5 to 6 hours to upload a video. So I put them in on usually when I get home, so about 7 p.m. and then I fool around and do the rest of my shit that I need to, you know, get done around my house after I get off work, and then I always just go straight to publish. So if any of you guys watch this stream religiously, or you stumble across these videos religiously, you'll see for the first couple seconds it's up, or for the first couple minutes it's up, there will be like no description and shit, because basically I get lazy, because I like to do all my editing at one time and then throw the videos up, or upload them, and then just wait for them to upload. So I don't publish them right, or I click publish right away, and then I don't fill out the description, because I have the hardest friggin' time figuring out descriptions and what to write down for this, as well as like doing the tags and stuff. So if you stumble across these videos, and you're not a subscriber, always click the hell out of that subscribe and like button, because that's going to help me out, and give some comments, give some feedback. Oh shit. Come on. And then if you find something without a description or a tag, that is the reason why. Good golly. Man, 170 traffic. Bitchin'. Look at that. Oh, it's a Nismo juke. Crazy looking little car. Do-do-do-do-do. Get over a lane. But I've actually been, I didn't ride much today, other than I was at work. I was gonna go to a job site, and I was gonna take my bike and hang out, but there's a Nismo juke. But they said it was like 100% chance of thunderstorm, and I looked at the weather forecast on my computer as I was sitting in the office, because I was like, oh, I really don't want to get stuck outside and have it be rainy and then go the rest of the day with wet pants and stuff. So once I checked it, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna thunderstorm. And as you see right now, the sky is cloudy, but we're looking at blue skies. It never friggin' rained, not even the slightest drop where I was, and I was like, damn. But the lady next door, she drives like a little PT Cruiser. Her car was wet, and I was standing outside, and I was like, hey, where'd you go that you got your car wet? And she's like, oh, it's raining farther down the road. And I was like, huh. So maybe it was just me that was unlucky, or lucky, I guess. Also, my bike was sitting out in the parking lot, so I'd hate to come back to a wet seat. Nobody likes that. Did you get that wet butt? Doo-doo-doo. So, racing this weekend. Where I'm going is I'm going to Blackhawk Farms, which is in South Beloit, Illinois. I don't know how many people are local. I know a couple of my subscribers are local, but that was the worst friggin' get off of first I've ever seen. But look at this douche nozzle. Look at this guy in the Beamer. Just holding up traffic. Where's it going? But MCRA races at Blackhawk Farms, and there's a lot of motorcycle racing that goes down there. I am not going to be racing my bike. I'm actually going to be in the shifter cart, which is friggin' sick. If you guys don't know what shifter carts are, Google them or look them up, or I can always throw a video in that I made a long time ago when I was a kid, and check them out. It's pardon me, it's getting to be the cheapest form of auto racing. Let me put it this way, it's the cheapest form of auto racing that is done on a track, because you can go to autocross and race your own car and you just have to pay entry fees, but that's like cone shagging. And I mean, racing around the parking lot's fun. I can do that in my high school, but there's just something cool about racing around on a friggin' racetrack, like an actual racetrack, that I don't think you can beat with just auto Xing in a parking lot. Also, the racetracks are usually better maintained than most parking lots here in Missouri, so that's there. You don't have to dodge potholes and shit. Also, I'm not a fan of all the cones and stuff. Like, I don't know why, but it is hard for me to visualize an apex if the corner's not defined. So I just don't really partake in in the Auto X much. Like, I got buddies that do it and they love it, and you know what? God bless them. I guess they can't, you know, if you can't afford a cart, or you cannot afford like a race car, like an actual homologated race car, then, you know, Auto X might be the only choice for you, other than just racing around the street. And that can get expensive with like tickets and shit. But I got buddies that do the cone racing stuff, and I mean, they really enjoy it. So hats off to them. You know, as long as they get a kick out of it, then I guess it's good. But for me, I guess I need a little bit more in my life. The racetrack, I mean, the racetrack just does it for me. I love going to racetracks. I love going out of town. And when I go out of town, I mean, I get there on Friday night. It's a huge party. Saturday, you know, we do some racing, and that is always fun. And then Saturday night, huge party. Sunday, we do racing. I take a shower at the racetrack and go home. I mean, also, you get the experience of going to a racetrack, which, God, that neon sounds like dog shit. Figures, woman driver on the phone. But you get the experience of going to a racetrack, and if you've never had the experience before, find a friend. I mean, there's always some friend somewhere that has access to a race car, goes to a drag strip, or knows a guy that knows a guy. But go out to one. It's an event. I mean, it is awesome. Sometimes it does get a little boring. I will tell you 100% that it does get boring every now and then, like later on the day, because, you know, most racetracks, at least the ones that I go to road courses. So from a fan standpoint, it's kind of boring, because unless you have a golf cart and you can drive around and see all the other corners, you're basically just watching the same cars go through the same corner. But if you can see the whole thing, you know, get the whole track, or if they have cameras that you can watch, you can really see all the action. And for me, I like racing, so I like to watch the action. What the fuck? Weird. So it looks like I'm actually going to be moving in about 17 days, so that's excited. Only problem is the place I'm moving to doesn't have the best internet. It doesn't have the best service, as in, it's kind of like the Stone Ages. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. I can always edit the videos at home. That's not a problem. I can edit my all the videos and just get the actual save files to upload. But the issue is going to be, how do I upload them? Now, I've been thinking, and if any of you guys have any suggestions, I've been looking at flash drives. Most of my videos haven't been over 13 gigs, and that's what the longest ones, I think the longest one I ever did was 15 gigs. And I know you can get flash drives in like 64 gigs now, which that's pretty good. The thing is that a lot of them are USB 2.0, so I don't know if you can get actual like real speed out of them. And the thing that I'm kind of wondering is if I should just get a complete hard drive for this. I can get a Western Digital terabyte hard drive for like 65 bucks. Now granted, it's not going to be the best hard drive in the world, but it's definitely not going to be the worst. Ideally, I would want something that is wireless, but we can't always have what we want. Also, money right now is always and forever tight, so I gotta find the most cost-effective way. I can pay $10 for a 64 gig memory stick, or I can pay $64 for a terabyte hard drive. Now I already have a terabyte hard drive, but it's a non-portable one. It's not a passport or anything. It is like just a standalone, and I use it for online gaming. So when I get a lot of video games on there, I don't think I'll ever use a full terabyte's worth of video games. You never know, but I haven't even gotten close to fill it yet, and I got a lot of video games. Plus, I seem to never ever delete my video games. So on like Steam or whatever, I always just save shit to my terabyte, and it also works off USB 3.0. So I mean, it's like lightning fast. I keep playing around with the idea of building just a gaming computer, and just use my Mac for, you know, around the house and work stuff. But it's gonna be close to $1,000, or at least $1,000 to build what I want. So I just keep putting it off. I mean, there's other stuff. There's wants and needs that I gotta pay for. So ideally, you know, I'd get a 250 gig solid state hard drive and pop it in my Mac and use that as an external. So, you know, put my OS and my videos and shit on there. And then, well, I wonder if this guy's turning or not. He's had that blinker on for a good solid minute. But I keep playing with the idea of getting a solid state and putting all my movies and stuff onto there, because they just transfer so much quicker. And that's again where I'm kind of wondering if I should get a flash drive, which, you know, a 64 gig solid state drive, so I can roll videos on that, because I mean, I can transfer that super duper quick and it ain't no thing. Or you know, just go to work and upload it, because our work internet is like freaking charter business, so it's pretty quick. It's not the quickest, but it is pretty quick. I don't know. I keep playing around with different things. It all costs money though, so money unfortunately is something that I don't have a lot of ever. So it's gonna require some like extreme budgeting. So it's going to involve some extreme budgeting for sure. And, you know, I got other things I'd like to do, like maintain this bike. And that ain't cheap. It's not cheap every now and then. But normally it's not bad. Plus I enjoy doing this, so it's worth it. It is my escape. Holy shit. What is going on over there?